Good morning. Another stunning day. Out for a family day today with the girls. So they'll probably catch more than me. Yeah, son couldn't make it today, unfortunately. He's in Mykonos with his fiancée. So Instagram pictures and videos of Mykonos are very nice, but this ain't bad. Not too bad for a morning coffee, so yeah, I will bring you with me periodically. We might wet the mackerel line. We'll see how the day goes. Bacon is getting there. Not a bad spot for breakfast. Right, I've left the ladies on the beach. There's a bit of an easterly chop at the moment, which is, I mean, it's calm, but the east is up a little bit. So great start to the day. Cup of coffee and a cheeky biscuit and a bacon roll. Left the ladies on the beach for an hour, and a good day on the beach is always lovely if you can end it off with some mackerel on the barbecue, in the oven, under the grill, whatever. So I'm going to go out and try and catch 7 mackerel for dinner if I can. If I can catch 7 mackerel, that'd be brilliant. I also want to try out, I'm deliberately stood in the wind at the moment because you'll have noticed the fluffy accoutrement on my neck. Yeah, I took it out on my previous trip, but there was virtually no wind. So I want to see what the sound quality is like when I'm stood in the face of the wind. So probably with the speed of the boat and the wind combined, we've probably got 20 knots, something like that. So we'll see what the sound quality is like when I get home. I've got no way of knowing that on the boat, and if that needs something further doing to it, then I'll know. If it works fine in winds like this, then it's generally about not the strongest amount, but the wind of the wind speed and the boat speed combined to make it yeah, about as windy as it gets when I go out. So we'll see what that's like. I've also now got 2 GoPros, so this one I needed a new one to link up with this. So my old one, I'm hoping to put that on a stalk and maybe take a little bit of not underwater stuff, but fish release, that sort of thing, just to add a bit of interest, hopefully. And I want to try a new camera angle out with this camera. So yeah, just out for an hour or so, hopefully to catch some fish and try a couple of things, which will be a bit of an experiment for this one, but hopefully might add a little bit of variation to future videos. We will see. First job, dipping a line in the water, treating my rod to some brand new shiny mackerel feathers. The old ones had been done a few trips and we're getting a bit straggly. Yeah, see if I can find some mackerel. This is a different camera angle that I wanted to try, just to I can't quite see on the small screen how good it is at doing what I wanted it to do, and it depends on the sun angle as well, of course. But I was hoping this might give you a better perspective of what's going on the rod. I can spin it a bit for the fishless chats and spin it that way to hopefully show you a bit more of the rod. We'll see when I get it on the big screen what I think, but yeah, if you like it, let me know. If you don't like it, let me know. Where are we? This spot can be good for bigger mackerel, not in massive numbers, but you know, I only need 7, I don't need massive numbers. Quite often the tide can absolutely streak along here. So we're okay at the moment. We've just got 0.9 of a knot, which is fine in 47 metres of water. Yeah, just coming over to drift over a ridge, so hopefully the mackerel might be sat one side or the other. Or a bonus gurnard, because the mackerel do tend to be tight to the bottom if they're here. Oh, there's something. Feels more like mackerel than gurnard. You know me for predicting fish. Lovely bright red gurnard, but just not quite big enough. See if I can film this one going away. Maybe briefly. I barely know what I'm doing above water, let alone below. That's more like it. Quite small, but they're above 20 centimetres and they'll be lovely and sweet. 20 centimetres is the minimum landing size, so yeah, they're above that. Back to the original position till I can see if I get home and until I get home and see if I like it. Something quite small here. I did say quite small. Beautiful eyes. Number 4 and 5, similar size, just a touch over 20 centimetres, I reckon. They look small, but they are 24 centimetres. So, out of choice, I'd use that sort of thing for bait and catch bigger ones to eat. But I haven't got that choice at the moment. If you're interested in what I do with them, how I dispatch them, sort them out and prepare them ready for eating, I've got another video. I can't remember what the title is actually, but I'll put a link in the description. So if you want to see how I dispatch, bleed, fillet and cook my mackerel, yeah, I'll put a link in the description. That first batch is on ice. One of them was 22, the others between 24 and 26 centimetres. If you're catching them in your area, just check, because some areas around the UK are 30, I believe. It's 20 here. It's a little bit wrong to say I'm not fussed about the law, but I'm not fussed about the rules that much. But the sizes are set for conservation reasons, and I think if we all did our bit and just took what we were going to eat, took what we needed, a few for the freezer, a few for bait maybe, whether you take them oversized or undersized, it's probably not going to put a big dent in the stocks. You know, like I said, they're set for conservation reasons. Whether the sizes work is, you know, don't know, open to interpretation, but the scientists behind it say they do. So if we can do our little bit, maybe we should. Oh, just lost one. Well, that's my 7, but it's meagre pickings when they're just a touch over 70. When they're 70, that'd be nice. When they're just over 20. So yeah, I think we can eat a few more than that. Two more. They're getting slightly bigger. In previous years, this is potentially a good spot for slightly bigger ones. We will see. Be nice to have some filleted, some whole. Well, it's not often I say things that come true, but this does feel like a bigger fish. And it is a bigger fish, but it's horse mackerel. Now, I know you can eat horse mackerel, and I have tried them, and they're okay. In my opinion, not as good as mackerel, but they do make fantastic bait, so they'll come home in the freezer for me. So I've got 9. I'm over target, but probably underweight, under the bag weight. There are 4 of us at home, so yeah, another few that size wouldn't go amiss. Completely different colour red to the other 2, but a red gurnard nevertheless. Is not helping towards the food tally. This is a reefy area just a couple of miles out. I fish a lot on another reef about 4 miles out. I don't know whether the fish migrate, but the gurnard you catch here never get much bigger than that first one that I caught. I don't think I've had a takeable gurnard from this spot. Yet the reef further out, obviously you get small ones, but you can get, you know, good eating size gurnard. So whether they only grow to a certain size due to food availability, I don't know. Or whether they go a little bit deeper as they mature, I don't know that either. Oh, and they are 2 beauties. Fillet size fish. We've got our meal. So the smaller ones I'll cook whole, and they'll fill it lovely, or I could have them whole as well, of course. But yeah, they are good size fish. Right, I'll carry on for a bit, but we have got a meal. Well, that's enough fish for me. Oh, saying that, hang on. Absolutely perfect. That will finish the dinner selection off perfectly. So a mixture of bigger and smaller fish, which we'll cook up this evening. So that'll do me out here. I'll tidy those last few fish up, get those on ice, get back into the ladies on the beach. In the King's Arms in Salcombe. So we've had some beach time, we've had a swim, we've got some mackerel for tonight. We're sat on a sunny balcony, glorious weather. The kids have not broken up yet, so we can even get a seat in the King's Arms balcony, and they've made the very good decision to start serving Tim Taylor's landlord. So I'm going to sign off from that, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.